Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity.
The Admirals pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score in the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Denies him!
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Phantoms have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Here they come on the attack. Sends a pass in front. And scores! What a play! The Admirals extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this face-off, you really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
Takes a wrist shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. In the final moments of this period, the Admirals have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Takes that pass back to the point. Lehigh Valley's got control of the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Admirals start leading in the third period in this high-flying affair, but the question is for how long, James? This has been an action-packed, back-and-forth offensive nightmare for the goaltenders.
Taken along the wall by Quinn. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Battle along the boards. Scoops up the puck now. Long lead pass up the center. Into the corner of the attacking area. Here's a shot. Oh, kick, save, and a beaut. Quick feed to McDonald. The Phantoms take it across the blue line. Levels them with the hit. They gain the zone from the left side. Blocked them in the open ice. With the stop. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. The Admirals have it against the wall. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Anderson's been showing his creativity tonight, his ability to open up the ice and create lanes all around him, and this is generating offense, and the coverage doesn't know what to do. They're typically used to seeing him attacking the net himself.
Milwaukee's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. The Admirals win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Moves around along the half wall. Puts it on net. Scores! Nathan McKinnon!
You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Phantoms desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
And now he tries to get it across to Silverberg. The Phantoms gain control of it. The Admirals take possession in the defensive end. Silverberg's got it along the wing. Yaskins crossed the line and is on the attack now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. the save. Cowan's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pound on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal, but this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck, but there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Cowan's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Here's a chance. Milwaukee's ready to go on the attack. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a penalty coming up here. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Bodies everywhere, complete chaos, multiple calls on the play, and the team is certainly going to be behind the 8 ball as they have to kill a few off.
Boy, if there is an opportunity to capitalize, this is it. The power play unit takes to the ice for the first time.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Gets it out of his own end. Loses the coverage there. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Great pressure to force the turnover by Yaskin.
The Phantoms are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. And a great save.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
They're going to keep things moving here. Slides it diagonally to Silverberg. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Lehigh Valley's on the attack. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Fisher. Lehigh Valley's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
I'd say yes, and
Scores! And a big time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
The Phantoms weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Takes it in front. Here's a shot. Milwaukee's got it in their own zone, and they managed to clear it. Here's a chance behind the net. Scores! And look at that. They take the lead short-handed.
They were so urgent on that PK, and they recognize an opportunity to attack. And, I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish.
Can't get it to go. The Phantoms gain possession. Moves it to Kuznetsov. Shot! Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. And that puck leaves the zone.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Guards looking to win this draw and this man advantage here. The Admirals win it. The Phantoms gain possession in their own end. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Shuts them down.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square of the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Nice job to escape the zone. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! What a stop as he puts up. They score! They've tied it up. They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
The Phantoms' last goal, Cheryl, huge.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. With blown stopping the play. Fragapani's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
The Phantoms take possession off the faceoff. Glove save and the puck moves on. Vandenberg's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the faceoff. The Admirals win it in the defensive zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out of their own end. Into the attacking end. Takes a shot. Cowan's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Guards ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Phantoms take possession here inside the offensive zone. Just wide. Milwaukee's got possession while undermanned. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Phantoms take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Big save by the goaltender. Sanderson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Admirals come up with the defensive zone draw. Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. Milwaukee's got possession here in the neutral zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Picks up the puck. Jabs the puck away. Sends the pass over. Slides it across. Gets in front of it. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Lehigh Valley's got the puck behind the net. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends a pass over. With possession along the wall. An easy save by Cowan. And that's knocked away by Yaskin. Handles it along the blue line. Denies the slapper. They clear the zone. Lehigh Valley's moving it along the wing. Takes a shot. And it's turned aside by Cowan. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Rob's Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10 off.
OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. The Admirals win the draw to open up the period. Remember, they still got some time to kill off on this penalty. Lehigh Valley's looking to end it. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Scores! Turn out the lights. This one's over. They needed overtime. overtime, but what an effort.
Oh, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a player who's able to finish it. Listen, you got to out-battle, you got to out-will, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace.